Yeah, we worked about 5 years ago on the master plan for City Council, as you say, and it was an area that, as you described, is partly a shrinking retail core, but also it was the cleared site that was made ready for a very large retail development, which thankfully it didn't come forward because I think it probably would have failed almost as soon as it opened. So there was a extremely large vacant or sort of underused area of development in that area, and as you say, it's inland, but only by half a mile, quarter of a mile from the busy and diverse waterfront of Portsmouth, which is its primary asset, I think. But it was an opportunity to look at what to do with that space, which is the primary sort of gateway to the city centre and onwards to those waterfront areas. So within that area that we looked at, there was a huge scope, as it turned out, for primarily residential development. I think the final master plan that we put together, which was quite modest actually in terms of its scale, produced around about 6,000 new dwellings in terms of capacity, and then a lot of other space as well, support space, a certain amount of business space, education, health and community and stuff. What's happened since that is that City Council have taken on the area within that they already owned, and they actually acquired, as you said, the Sainsbury's site to extend that area. And they've got an outline consent for a sort of pretty substantial residential-led development. And the interesting thing, which references what I think John and one or two other people were mentioning earlier, was that the centrepiece of that was a new park. So to provide the focus and to add some green, very important green space to the city centre. So that's at the stage, I think, where the City Council are ready to market that or engage with the market at least. So there's an opportunity, a very obvious one for investors.